No, I don't want to, and you can't force me. A watering can full of fuel for the machine. Doesn't smell too bad either. And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain. Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me? A clever mechanism. So this is the legendary secret cellar. The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere. Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow have to open the bars. No chance. There has to be a secret mechanism to open the bars. There are 3 stone figures by the bars. Each one of them has a precious stone in it. This one here has an emerald. This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire. The spider has an emerald on its back, green. A picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it. A small, fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. The sad remains of extinct cultures and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk. Hey, that's the staff that was in the picture on the wall. About 2 meters long, and it has a top made of bronze. It's just the jewel that's missing. A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall. The staff is in the small hole in the ground. The jewel for the top is still missing. I think I'd better take the staff with me. It might come in handy elsewhere. Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears. As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Yoo-hoo!
How exactly do the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
You can speak?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it for you. Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel. And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that? You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's stone?
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too thin, too hairy, and you have those things there.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question. What color is his underwear?
That's a trick question. He doesn't wear any.
That's not right. You don't know him at all. Not as well as I know him.
I just haven't been quite as preoccupied with his underwear as other people have.
But one just knows something like that, doesn't one? So, what color is his underwear?
How come you know the colour of his underwear?
Well, I have no eyelids anymore, so how do you think I'm meant to shut my eyes? So, what color is his underwear?
More or less white.
Wrong. I knew it. You are just trying to wheedle your way in here.
No, that was a joke.
What?
White underwear. Now, the solution is... red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm still not quite satisfied. So, what is his cat's name?
The cat is called Kitty, I think.
No, definitely not.
Pussy? Felix, Crookshanks, Jess, or Mrs. Norris?
You're just guessing now, aren't you?
No.
Well, none of them are right. I knew it. So much for you being a good friend of Mortimer.
But I am. The answer is... How long are we going to carry on playing this game? I only want a fist-sized jewel from you. Is that asking too much?
Mortimer was crystal clear about this. He said I should only give the stone to him or some magician or other. And as it is quite obvious that you hunt Mortimer, you must be this other magician.
Quite right. Completely obvious.
And that magician is meant to be an old friend of Mortimer. So, what is the name of Mortimer's cat?
I know the answer, but I just have to pop out a moment.
Do hurry. I have a lot on today.
That's only Cheep, my little, very annoying bird. That's right. Hey, Cheep, you'll never believe it. I found the secret door and I've been into the cellar. Hey, I could do with a bit more encouragement here, silly bird. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry, you aren't a silly bird. Good luck, little one, and don't get up to any mischief. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns. There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone. Gremlin-sized garden shears. I hope that I'm not expected to prune the trees in the woods next. I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone. A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.